up, bro?
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. To therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gesture. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Miami. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And checking out Indiana, pretty far behind right now.
I think for the Heat, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. And for the Heat, they've got Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's MP in at point guard. And with all the analysis we do going into a season, some things you just can't predict, Doris.
The unexpected always arises in this particular league. Whether it's a new face, whether there's a key injury, the narrative is always changing from week to week.
Three-pointer Mathurin knocks down the long J.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
And here's MP from outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Halliburton, no good. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by Indiana. Jaquez, the pass to Chapman. And the Heat, another 3.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Halliburton looking over the floor. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
From deep. MP again from deep. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He scored 68 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the three-point basket by Miami.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Hero. Still without a bucket. Over Nembhard. Hero with the bucket.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Johnson comes in for Jaquez. Larson's checked in for Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero. Now here's McConnell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Bradley. The Pacers again can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And here's MP from outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Nesmith on the wing. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Toppin shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lots of room. And it's Miami with another.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Toppin. Walker for 3. Rebound Miami. These guys are unreal. 27 straight victories, which ties the win total of that star-studded Miami Heat team back in 2013.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far, he's checked in for Miami. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. McConnell looking around. Back to Siakam. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Hero, he's checked in for Larson. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton is checked in. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Nesmith out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Siakam in at the center position.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
To the inside, here's Toppin. Yes, it's good.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Hero outside. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Nesmith.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Powell. Rebound Miami. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Pass to Jovic. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Checked in for Miami. Jaquez comes in for Powell. Then for Indiana, Huff's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Heat leading by 14. Hero outside. Back to MP. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. Chapman's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Here's Halliburton. Nembhard for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Halliburton up top, covered by MP. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And again, Miami with a triple.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
Miami leading by 17. Over to the wing. Outside Jaquez. Pass to MP. The 3-ball. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word.
For the fan half-court shot, drum please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Miami Heat.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Miami leading by 20. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Nikola Jovic. What's the news, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. MP outside. Good. He hits again.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. And he makes it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you, B.A.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Powell against Mathurin. Powell passes to MP. Now Hero. Miami moving it around. That's good from Powell on the assist from Jaquez. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
3-pointer Mathurin. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
3-pointer Halliburton. And Hero grabs the board.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Back to MP. Fires the 3. The rebound by Nembhard. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Siakam, good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Hero finds MP. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Huff. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. For Miami, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Now here's MP. Launches it. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Siakam. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Mathurin. Nails the 16-footer. Mathurin's got 5.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Checked in for Smith. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton is checked in. On the court for the Pacers, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Toppin in at the 5.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Johnson finds Mitchell from deep. MP. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Siakam. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Mitchell. Pass to MP. Fires for 3. The rebound by Nesmith.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Siakam. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. 16 points for Pascal Siakam.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Back to MP. There's the 3. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Outside Nesmith. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Boy, Nesmith competing with confidence. That is a big-time answer from deep.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Halliburton. Over Mitchell. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Outside Johnson. Miami moving it around. Here's MP. The three. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. 1:27 left in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team, a monster. And again for three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Siakam for three. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? The Pacers again can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
From outside, off the mark. Siakam looking it over. So it's the Heat winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
You were dropping dimes, your teammates were making shots, and you came away with the win. Talk about it, MP.
I love days like this. It's easy to play when everyone's moving, everyone's touching the ball, everyone's getting shots up. I see the work my teammates put in every day in practice, so I know they're going to come through for me. Where there's trust, there's success.
Well, you know success, MP. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.